Get ready for our heart-pounding, butterfly-giving, action-packed anime that also has a sweet, sweet love story. Here are the top 10 new romance action anime you must watch. Let's go! Number 10, Irina, the Vampire Cosmonaut. Basically, this anime is set in an alternative USSR called Union of Zarenita Socialist Republics, UZSR, that sends a vampire waifu to the moon. Vampires aren't the cool kind here because they have an awful reputation. So they need someone they can risk. Enter Irina, who they view more like an object and an asset than a person. Lev's in charge of her, and he's got to look past her vampire status and train her for her space mission. Might seem like they're worlds apart, but Lev and Irina both share a crazy dream of space travel. The art and animation for this anime are quite pleasing to look at. Sure, their journey might follow a somewhat predictable path, but the way they handle it hooks you right in. Their relationship starts off a bit awkward, a human training a vampire, but then it turns into this adorable romance of respect, understanding, and pure dedication. Number 9, Plunderer. Imagine you're in a post-apocalyptic world where you have a timer that basically defines your life. And if that count hits 0, you're yeeted into the abyss, something worse than death. Meet Hina, our main gal, whose count is all about the kilometers she's walked. When her mom gets dragged into the abyss, she's on a mission to find the legendary Ace, and she's teaming up with the Lichtbach, this masked dude with a negative count. This isn't your typical anime, and it's all about building this super unique world with the whole count thing as its core. The action is insane, and the MC can get overpowered, so that's a bonus too. If you're up for something different and want to score a few laughs from this quirky show, give it a shot. It's gonna keep you guessing and entertained for sure. Number 8, the detective is already dead. Want a Sherlock Holmes, but he's an anime girl? Look out for this one. Meet Kimizuka Kimihiko, a magnet for trouble. From being kidnapped to facing hijackings, this guy can't catch a break, but things take a turn when he encounters Siesta, a stunning silver-haired beauty who saves him and transforms his life. They become an unstoppable crime-solving duo until Siesta dies. Left with questions, Himiko moves on, but now a new case may open healed wounds as it connects to an assassin, a world conspiracy, and his dead partner. This anime packs a punch with unspoken love between our detective and her sidekick. The bioengineered baddies are very intriguing, and the characters and dialogues are a blast. The series swings surprisingly solid moments and those so bad they're funny scenes. Some love it, others not so much, but one thing's for sure, puts the action in romance action anime. Number 7, the greatest demon lord is reborn as a typical nobody.
イリーナさんのお好きなバラの花束をご用意しました。
なんで人の好み知ってんのよ。
あなたのことは何でも知っておりますよ。それこそほくろの数まで。
キモ！
Don't you just get tired of being so overpowered and being chased by anime girls most of the time? Well, Varvatos does. He was so powerful that people even called him the Demon Lord. Now that life is just so boring, he takes matters into his own hands and decides to reincarnate. He uses his strength to be perfectly average. But he's in for a surprise. Everyone in the modern world is weaker than him.
なんでこんなとこにいるのよ。
イリーナさんが魔物に八つ当たりしているのを知っておりますから。 お迎えに上がりました。
Considered it a sort of parody or maybe a ripoff of Mao Gaukin concept. The story might not be the greatest and the ending is just okay, but it's got its own charm. The animation, music, and audio consistency hold up well. Might not be the best show out there, but it's worth a watch, with developed characters and an interesting art style and plot to keep you entertained. Number 6, Endo and Kobayashi Live, the latest on tsundere villainess L'isolette.
なんだこれ。かわいいな、おい。
If you're a rom-com fan, this anime is one for you. It's about an otame game, but the real-life players get to influence the game through their commentary and guide the characters into the sweetest, most lovey-dovey relationship ever. Endo and Kobayashi start playing a magical romance, an otame game with the villainess named L'isolette, and their game commentary becomes their characters' guiding voices, turning them into gods within the game. While it follows the standard villainous otame game setup, this show takes a unique spin. Instead of being reincarnated, real players guide their characters to their desired endings. The characters are a total hit, and the show has a creative and refreshing vibe, mixing some deep emotional backstories into the seemingly light storyline. So if you're up for a romantic comedy with a cool twist, this one's for you. Number 5, Date Alive.
さあシド、気にせず私のクッキーを食べてくれ。クッキーなら私も焼いてきた。真似をするな。焼いた時刻は私の方が早い。
Our regular romance anime getting bland? Well, I present to you Date Alive, where we can save the world not by the sword, but by romance during apocalyptic events. In a world plagued by spatial quakes, only one convenient solution exists: dating the spirits to prevent them from getting angry. Meet Shido Itsuka, our MC, a seemingly average guy who will get more action than any of our lifetimes as he navigates trying to seduce supernatural anime girls rather than typical high school crushes.
前からこういうの俺の仕事だけど。どうか。お前どうして。
Shido's encounters with the spirits lead to often funny scenarios as he tries to win their hearts. With action-packed moments, funny scenes, and stress-inducing little sisters, the show keeps you on your toes guessing when the next capture target or calamity will strike. Check it out if you're looking for an action-packed romance with supernatural elements. Number 4, Munao na Nana.
ごめん、違うんだ。手をつなぐとかそういうことだよ。
初めて声が聞こえなくなりました。
Tired of the same old overpowered male MC dominating the scene? Munao na Nana will be a treat for you, where the power is in the hands of a talentless girl in a school full of students with extraordinary abilities. Try My Hero Academia with a hint of Among Us. In a world where supernatural talents are normal, our pink-haired Deku, Nana Hiragi, is a talentless anomaly. No special powers, normal. She is not, that's for sure. She might appear defenseless, but don't let appearances fool you.
寮では買えないけど、通学路に可愛いのがいてね。
よかったらお友達になってもらえますか？それと自称リーダーくんって何ですか？
Our girl's smart and strategic mind is her weapon, as she's placed in a school designed to train superhumans. Blending in with the students, she gathers information on them and their abilities while hiding her true intentions, to eliminate those she believes are a threat to humanity. This is an intense action-packed anime with romance that surprisingly has a dark atmosphere. Number 3, Our Last Crusade and Rise of the New World.
それこそネビュリス王朝の王位継承賢者たるこの私アリス・リーゼ。
大丈夫？
ありがとう。
Are you lonely enough to want an anime about the power of love? mainly because of crippling loneliness? Then welcome to a war-torn world divided between science and magic in Our Last Crusade and Rise of the New World. This anime is like Romeo and Juliet, but a lot more hardcore. Begins with a skilled young swordsman who is imprisoned for a great crime named Iska, who meets a powerful witch from the opposing side, the Ice Calamity Witch herself, Alice Lu Nebulis the Ninth, or Alice. Let's just call her Alice. As their destined encounter will set off a chain of events that'll change the world and their beliefs.
ハンカチ濡らしてしまってごめんなさい。こちら弁償させていただきます。
いや、大丈夫ですよ。そのハンカチ安物で。
Iska and Alice's unlikely connection blooms into a romance that defies the conventions of their war-torn world. Watch Our Last Crusade and the Rise of the New World because nothing's better than political love. Number 2, Rurouni Kenshin.
流浪にゆえ、またいつどこへ流れるかわからないが、それでよければ、しばらく厄介になるでござるよ。
Are you ready for an emotional journey to Japan's Meiji era? In a tale of redemption and a wanderer's journey for forgiveness, Rurouni Kenshin welcomes you to witness the transformation of a feared killer into a wanderer after the war. With his reverse blade in hand, promising never to kill again, Kenshin Himura now helps and protects those in need without killing. One day, Kenshin crosses paths with the lovely dojo instructor Kaoru Kamiya. This meeting will change Japan. One thing that I know for sure, if a killer with PTSD can have a love life, so can you.
待て！何すんのよ！下ろしなさい！
手負いでの深追いは命取りでござるよ。
With a compelling blend of action, historical drama, and the search for personal redemption, a cast of characters ranging from skilled swordsmen to spirited women, Rurouni Kenshin delves into things that'll have you really thinking, this is a classic you won't want to miss. Number 1, 86.
おやすみなさい。
Welcome to a world of war, romance, and humanity's will to live with 86, wrapped in another forbidden love plot, except they're on the same side, kinda. And the future of society is, of course, once again divided into the elite and the 86ers, who are treated as expendable pilots in this unending war. The story follows our boy Shini Nozin, captain of the Spearhead Squadron, and Valadelina Lina Mileze, an elite commander, as they form an unlikely friendship as they try to defy the system and challenge society. While growing closer without even seeing each other's faces, blind dating in the middle of a war? It's dedication.
甘いものでも食べられるでしょう。それで一息ついては。何です？
いえ、お兄様みたいだなって。
86 navigates the horrors of war and the effects of discrimination. With its themes, fascinating character exchanges, and a combination of sad emotions and brutal action, this moving investigation into humanity, sacrifice, and heartfelt relationships make this number 1 on our list of the top 10 new romance action anime to watch.